Hello everyone, today I'm going to do a review on the new Maybelline Smokes Eyeshadow Palette. I purchased this recently. It just came out in Canada at our drugstores. I believe this has been out for a month or two in the States, so you've probably already seen it there. So this retails for about $15 here. I did find it on sale for $12, so that's always a good thing. So when you open up the palette, you have 12 eyeshadows and you also have a little sponge tip applicator. So you get 12 eyeshadows ranging from like a taupe, nudes, a deep plum, a deep navy. You've got a lot of matte shades, you've got this intense silver, this black with a sheen to it. So it really looks like they've covered a lot of colors for you. And the way they place these eyeshadows is that you can use them as a quad, those together. You can do it as trios, so like these three, these three, these three, or as duos, so this one and this one and this one. So I think they're trying to make it simple if you are like a beginner and you're confused at what colors look good together. I would prefer if they were light to dark. I feel like that would make more sense to me, but if you are a beginner and you really don't know what you're doing with makeup and eyeshadow, it could be helpful to have them in that format. Right away when I look at the colors, the palette I think of is the Balm's Meet Matte Eyeshadow Palette, which retails for, I believe, about $20. It's not too expensive, and this has 9 eyeshadows that are all matte, but when you look at these shades, you've got very similar like plum, deep blues, grays, a light pink. Like these actually look like they would be dupes for each other for a lot of the colors. Even like the brown and this bluish color, they have very similar colors. The pigmentation is not nearly as good in this as it is with the Balm, so we'll swatch like this kind of plum shade and their plum shade. So this is the Balm, this is Maybelline. I guess we'll swatch the kind of taupe shade. So in Maybelline it does come with a tiny bit of shimmer, but they're very similar shades. So that's the Balm and that's Maybelline. So these are just much softer. They have a lot more pigmentation to them. They're pretty easy to work with. They are matte shadows, so they're not super pigmented to work with either, but these ones you can definitely work with a lot more easily. They're easier to blend. So I have been trying this a few days, and every time I use it I'm very disappointed. I got a lot of fallout right away. I was really excited about this shade, and when I applied it I had fallout, and throughout the day I noticed a bit of like glitter on my face as well, so that's not great. It's not my favorite eyeshadow palette for sure. I did film a tutorial, so I will show you that now. Alright, so I'm going to start off by using an eye primer. Today I'm using the Joe Fresh eye primer. I've been trying this out for the past little while. So I'm just going to apply that all over my lid and just work it up into the crease and also getting right under there. Next I'm going to use a colored base. I am using the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Tough as Taupe, which is a really nice cream gray. So I'm taking that and applying it first on the lid when I have most on my finger, most product. And then I'm going to work it into the inner corner and then up into the crease just a little bit. Alright, so now going into the eyeshadow, I'm going to use this Quo brush. It's the eye smudger brush. So this will help to apply the eyeshadow to the lid. So taking a look at the palette here, I will be using this gray shade and this navy blue and plum. So I'm going to take the gray. It just has a tiny bit of a sheen to it, but I don't find that really shows up onto the lid. I'm going to take it pretty much all over the lid. And I'm going to use a blending brush, the Sigma E25 brush. And I'm going to take that same color and just help blend up into the crease. And taking it just out a little bit. Alright, so now to darken up the outer part a little bit, I'm going back to the smudger brush and I'm going to take the plum first and just really pack it on. You can see how this one doesn't have as much pigmentation, so I'll go into that navy blue and just really build it up. And now I'm going to take the blending brush and just make sure that is blending. And we'll take the navy blue and just take that up into the crease just a little bit. So I just did my regular liquid liner and I'm going to use the Annabelle Glitterama liquid liner in Blastoff. So this is a kind of black and silver glitter. I'm just going to take this all over the black. I just find I want to do something a little bit more fun today. And then I'm going to finish off my look with the Annabelle Big Show Waterproof Mascara. I've been really enjoying this lately. Alright, so as you can see by the tutorial, I tried to darken up the crease and it ended up pretty much just looking the same. I ended up just going in with some cool glitter to kind of bring this look to life a little bit. So I think this eyeshadow palette is supposed to be great for beginners who don't have much money or just looking for an easy eyeshadow palette, but honestly it's just not great. When you look at the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone, I've had this for a long time, it's a little messy, but this retails for $5. You get 8 eyeshadows, and when I swatch these are like the softest, most pigmented shades. That is so crazy, and for the price and the amount of product you get, like, these are phenomenal. If you are like a beginner, you should buy that. You should try that, and I think it makes sense, like how the colors are put pretty much, so you know, okay, I'm gonna put this all over the lid, darken it up with this, and go even darker. Yeah, they even have like brow bone, eyelid crease definer, so this is like broken down for someone who doesn't really know what they're doing. So I would not really recommend the Maybelline the Smokes palette. Let me know in the comment section below if you've tried it, what you think about it. Yeah, so that is my opinion. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.